road is gone, fading light left the weary world behind. A single key inside the door, we're not searching anymore. And through the glass of silver sight, the air is turning soft and white. A quiet magic in the air, a silent answer to a prayer. Gentle current starts to fall, letting all the silence in, so a new story can begin. Here in the fire's steady glow, watching the first snowfall. The kettle sings a hopeful tune this lazy winter afternoon. Two hands around a cup of steam, living out a waking dream. We'll feed the birds out in the cold, promise that is yet untold, to be the keepers of this place, to find a slow
watch us roll on roll. The only way is just to flow, and breathing in the quiet time. The sacred feeling is all mine. Steady beat, the wheels they turn. A quiet lesson we can learn. In the silence we're not alone. On this dark ribbon made of stone. A silent road. Reflecting these enormous skies, and when my own will starts to fade, I feel the promise that we made. It's not the summit, it's the climb. This battle against space and time, and side by side we meet the pain and turn it into sun and
above
of glass, a story told. No need to paddle, just to fly beneath the cold and endless sky. The wheels they sing a brand new tune beneath the silver afternoon. A weight is lifted from my soul, and I have lost all self-control. Oh, the frozen lake serenade, a symphony the winter made. We're racing shadows on the ice in this forgotten paradise. A million diamonds in the sun, the victory is truly won. A feeling we will never trade, the frozen lake serenade.
gentle, warm and steady glow. And in your eyes I see the light of 1,000 stars on a winter night. And this is hearth and this is home, a place where we no longer roam. Just a simple, easy grace of this familiar, quiet space. Let the winter wind just blow. We've got a fire of our own, a gentle peace I've never known. This is hearth and this is home. The floorboards creak a welcome sound as our old friend comes padding around, a heavy head upon a knee, exactly where he wants to be. The smell of wood smoke in the air, a simple meal that we can share, and every worry starts to fade. A quiet, perfect world we've made. And this is hearth and this is home, a place where we no longer roam. Just a simple, easy grace of this familiar, quiet space.
Are you seeing what I see? The sky's awake for you and me. A silent breath, a silent tear. All the universe is here. A gentle hand, a steady beat. Our two worlds finally meet, and we waltz beneath the northern lights. Two lonely souls on frozen heights. The stars are gone, the world's undone. Two hearts are beating now as one in this river of green and blue. My universe is only you. A silent dance, a sacred art, a brand new start for a hopeful heart. I feel so small, I feel so vast. A perfect moment built to last. A silent music in the air, an answered unspoken prayer. No need for words, no need to speak, for all the answers that we seek are written in this magic sky. For you and I, for you and And we waltz beneath the northern lights. Two lonely souls on frozen heights. The stars are gone, the world's undone. Two hearts are beating now as one in this river of green and blue. My universe is only you. A silent dance, a sacred art, a brand new start for a hopeful heart.
The final morning, soft and gray. The bags are packed, we're on our way. But something holds us, something true. One final walk with only you. The silent forest, deep and old. A final story to be told. The snow falls softly from the sky, a long and a sweet This is the winter's embrace, a quiet and a sacred space, to find a warmth within the cold, the greatest story ever told. And all the world can disappear as long as I am standing here in the winter's embrace.
Your jacket's warm,